And these are the kind of issues that we think about in terms of policy and in terms of social policy, because we want to do the right thing. Sometimes we want to do the right thing because it is right, regardless of whether people like it or not. Sometimes we want to do the right thing for the majority of people, utilitarianism. Sometimes we want to do the right thing because it will lead to better outcomes. So we already heard about fair trade, isn't it? That better economic outcomes, but for who? So all sorts of other questions come into play in this regard. And at the other end of the spectrum, we are human. So we are fallible. And this is one of the things that, there are many things that are unknown. So even within social policy, we have in that picture things that we can see, but because of the perspective, we are not sure. And then we have the unknowns. We don't know if there are beasts outside that cage, and he's safer and happier inside. We don't know if there is a raging pandemic, and it's better for him to even stay there. Or we don't know if he has learned helplessness, and what he needs more is probably psychological and emotional freedom that will enable him to get that key. But those things are unknown to us at this stage. And that is the major thing around social policy, that there are ontological differences. That means the way we define what is important differs. Some people define freedom in a particular way, that it must be my opportunity to express my dignity and integrity as a human. Some people do not mind that. They are happy to be enslaved, whether it's in their mind or physically, if they are able to eat. They don't really mind. Some people, for them, that political freedom is the be all and die all. And we have already discussed severally today about what we know is happening in the world today. Some people are being killed by bombs, by starvation, by all sorts of things because of this mindset of what people believe and what they value. And in terms of the common good, and I am still hopeful, even though I'm not a very optimistic person generally, that as humans, we are marching towards that goal of increasing the influence of our shared activity being felt by more and more people. So all of us are contributing to the human experience, whether you are living in the middle of, the Bahamas in the very rich mansion, or a little boy that is digging lithium in Democratic Republic of Congo. Everybody is contributing to what we call our shared humanity. But we have the opportunity to change that by the way we process our policies, by the practices that we are elevating, and by the actions that we choose to value more than others. And those are the kinds of things that we discuss when it comes to social policy. Generally, social policy is supposed to be about the common good. Generally. That is why we as a country or as a community will give up our individual choice of choosing the bread or the key and give it to a group of people in parliament, or we give it to a king, or we give it to a religious leader to make that policy for us. And specifically, I think when it comes to the common good, we need to be thinking about what we define as common, what we define as good, and how that can be shared. We need to think also about our epistemological differences. How do we get there? And as you can see, you all discuss whether it is better to do what is priority or what is more valuable. And also we need to think about the outputs. If we are going to have a common good, would there be winners and losers, or better winners and better losers, or will it really be common? Or would we be happy with a shared medium? And those are the kinds of issues that are important when we're thinking about social policy and the common good. Thank you very much.